Stop. Listen closely. This message found you at exactly the right moment. You feel it, don't you? That subtle shift inside your mind as these words reach you. That's not coincidence, that's recognition. Your entire life has been leading to this moment of transformation. Every financial struggle, every missed opportunity, every night spent worrying about money, all of it was preparation for what you're about to discover. The wealthy elite don't want you to know this secret. They've guarded it jealously for generations, passing it only to their children, keeping the rest of us trapped in financial servitude. But today, right now, that barrier shatters. Take a deep breath. Feel the tension in your shoulders melting away as you listen. You've been programmed your entire life to think about money in a way that keeps you from having it. Your parents didn't know any better. Your schools couldn't teach what they didn't understand. The media fed you stories designed to keep you financially dependent. But your instincts always knew something was wrong with that programming, didn't they? That nagging voice inside that whispered, there must be another way. A voice you may have ignored until now. Today, that voice gets vindicated. I'm about to share with you the exact mental framework that has created more millionaires than any university degree or investment strategy. This isn't theory. This isn't wishful thinking. This is the precise psychological blueprint that the world's wealthiest individuals use to manifest abundance effortlessly. You might be wondering why I'm sharing this with you. The answer is simple. The universe operates on balance. For too long, these wealth secrets have been hoarded. The scales must be equalized. The knowledge must flow to those who are truly ready to receive it. And you are ready. How do I know? Because you're still listening. Because something within you resonates with these words. Because your mind, your powerful, limitless mind, is already beginning to awaken to its true potential. I want you to understand something fundamental. Wealth isn't created in the bank. It isn't created in the market. It isn't even created in business. Wealth is created first and only in your mind. Everything else, every dollar, every asset, every financial opportunity is merely a physical manifestation of the patterns that exist within your consciousness. The wealthy have always known this. Now you will too. In the next few minutes, I'm going to guide you through a process so powerful, so transformative, that many people report feeling physically different after experiencing it. Their perception of reality, and especially their relationship with money, fundamentally changes. Some have described it as removing invisible shackles they never knew they were wearing. Others say it's like suddenly being able to see a color they'd been blind to their entire lives. For you, the experience will be uniquely your own. But I promise you this, by the time we finish, the mental barriers that have been preventing your financial abundance will begin to dissolve. Your mind is about to be reprogrammed. Your financial DNA is about to be rewritten. Your future is about to be reclaimed. This isn't hyperbole. This isn't marketing. This is the simple truth that the financial elite have understood for centuries. When you change your mind about money, you change your experience of money. Pay attention now. Don't let a single word miss your consciousness. What follows will alter the course of your financial destiny, if you allow it to. The door to true wealth stands before you, unlocked for perhaps the first time in your life. All you need to do is step through. Are you ready? Then let us begin the reprogramming. Wealth flows to me easily and abundantly. Say it with me. Wealth flows to me easily and abundantly. Feel how those words resonate within your body. Notice the subtle vibration they create. That sensation is your neurochemistry beginning to shift. Your brain's receptors awakening to a new frequency. I am a natural magnet for money. Every cell in your body is now attenuating to this truth. The wealth frequency is no longer foreign to you. It's becoming part of your cellular memory. Opportunities for abundance find me effortlessly. With each breath, these new thought patterns are embedding themselves deeper into your subconscious. The old programming, the limiting beliefs about money being scarce, about wealth being for others, but not for you, they're beginning to dissolve like morning mist under the rising sun. I see money where others see obstacles. You're part of a select group of individuals whose minds are capable of this transformation. Not everyone can break free from the financial matrix that's been constructed around them. But you've always been different, haven't you? My income grows whether I am working or resting. Feel the power in that statement. The old world taught you that money only comes through labor and struggle. But the truly wealthy have always known that money works for them, not the other way around. I am worthy of extraordinary prosperity. Perhaps in the past, some part of you rejected this idea. Perhaps you were taught that wanting wealth was somehow wrong or selfish. But ask yourself, who benefits when you believe that? Certainly not you. Certainly not those you love and could help with your abundance. Financial freedom is my natural state. The universe itself is abundant. Look at the stars in the sky, the leaves on the trees, the cells in your body. Nowhere in nature do you see scarcity as the natural order. Only in human systems designed to keep power concentrated do we encounter the illusion of not enough. My wealth consciousness expands with every moment. Can you feel it growing now? That sense of possibility widening within you. That's your wealth consciousness breaking free of its artificial constraints. This is who you were always meant to be. I attract wealth by adding value to others' lives. Notice how different this feels from the old paradigm. You're not taking from anyone. You're not exploiting anyone. True wealth consciousness understands that the richest people are those who solve the biggest problems, who serve the most people, who create the most value. Money is merely energy responding to my intentions. The wealthy elite understand this intuitively. Money isn't paper or digits in an account. It's concentrated human energy, potential waiting to be directed. And it responds to your intentions like iron to a magnet. I release all resistance to receiving vast sums of money. Feel the subtle resistance that may have arisen within you as I said that. That resistance isn't your true nature. It's programming, installed by a system that doesn't want you to realize your financial power. Abundance is my birthright. Let that truth wash over you. Before you were taught limitation, before you witnessed struggle, before you absorbed the collective fears about money, you knew at the deepest level of your being that you were born for abundance. I am in complete control of my financial destiny. The old program wanted you to believe your financial situation was determined by external forces, the economy, your employer, your background, your luck. But the new truth emerging within you now knows better. You and only you determine your wealth. Every problem contains within it the seeds of greater prosperity. The wealthy don't avoid problems, they run toward them, knowing that within each challenge lies opportunity that most cannot see. Your newly awakening wealth consciousness is beginning to perceive these opportunities everywhere. I am becoming financially fearless. Feel the liberation in those words. Financial fear, the worry, the anxiety, the stress about money has been one of humanity's greatest limitations. But that fear is dissolving within you now, replaced by a calm certainty about your economic future. My wealth serves the highest good of all. This is the final transformation of your wealth consciousness. understanding that your prosperity isn't just for you. It's a tool for elevating everyone around you. The truly wealthy see themselves as conduits, not endpoints. Their abundance flows through them, not just to them. The old program has been deleted. The new wealth consciousness has been installed. And now, you're ready for the final activation. Here is the revelation that changes everything. The wealth you seek already exists within you. It's not coming someday, it's not waiting to be earned. It's not dependent on the right circumstances aligning. The wealth is here now, encoded in your DNA, vibrating in each thought you think, present in every decision you make. What you've understood as becoming wealthy is actually just the process of removing the blocks that prevent you from experiencing the abundance that is your natural state. Let that sink in. You don't need to become wealthy. You need to stop blocking the wealth that is already yours. This is why the wealthy seem to attract money so effortlessly. It's not that they're special, it's that they've removed the internal barriers that the rest of us maintain. The question isn't how do I get rich? The question is what's preventing me from experiencing the wealth that is already mine? And the answer will shock you. It's not your job. It's not the economy. It's not your background or your education or your connections. It's a single thought pattern, replicated thousands of times in your daily consciousness. The belief in separation, the belief that you are separate from wealth, that it's out there somewhere, needing to be chased, hunted, captured, and defended. But wealth isn't something external to be pursued. It's an internal state to be revealed. Every spiritual tradition throughout human history has pointed to this truth. Every quantum physics discovery of the last century has confirmed it. And every truly wealthy person you've ever encountered has embodied it, whether consciously or not. We are not separate from what we desire. We are one with it already. This isn't philosophy. This is practical reality with immediate application. When you fully embrace that you are not separate from wealth, that it is as much a part of you as your heartbeat, everything changes. The actions you take are different. They come from abundance rather than scarcity. The opportunities you notice are different. You see possibilities where others see limitation. The people you attract are different. You magnetize collaborators, supporters, and mentors aligned with prosperity. The results you create are different. They multiply and expand rather than contract and diminish. This is why two people can take identical actions in business or investing, and one succeeds wildly while the other struggles. It was never about the actions. It was always about the consciousness behind the action. So what happens now? First, you must make a decision. Not a passive, wait and see, I'll try this out decision, but a bone-deep cellular level commitment to embodying your wealth consciousness in every moment. Second, you must practice this new awareness daily, hourly, with every breath, not as something to achieve, but as something to remember. You're not becoming wealthy. You're remembering that you already are. Third, you must take action from this new state of being. Not frantic, desperate action, but aligned, inspired movement that feels like flowing rather than forcing. The evidence will appear quickly, perhaps a sudden opportunity, an unexpected refund, a brilliant idea for a new income stream, a fortuitous connection with exactly the right person at exactly the right time. These aren't coincidences, they're confirmations, physical manifestations of the internal shift you've made. And they're just the beginning. I have walked thousands of people through this process. I've watched their lives transform in ways they couldn't have imagined, not just financially, but in every dimension of their experience. Because here's the final truth. Wealth consciousness doesn't just change your bank account, it changes your entire reality. The same internal shift that allows money to flow freely also opens the floodgates for love, health, purpose, and joy. This is why the wealthy elite have guarded these principles so carefully. Not just because they lead to financial abundance, but because they lead to total liberation. And now this knowledge is yours. What will you do with it? Will you continue with the old programming, pretending you didn't hear these words, returning to the familiar comfort of limitation? Or will you step fully into the wealth consciousness that is your birthright, allowing yourself to experience the prosperity that has been waiting for you all along? The choice presents itself now, and deep down you already know your answer. Because the part of you that is already wealthy, already abundant, already free, that part has been listening all along, recognizing the truth in these words, preparing to emerge fully into your conscious experience. That part of you is ready. Are you? The reprogramming is complete. The activation is now. Your wealthy life begins with your next thought. Choose wisely.